Okay, in the previous class we had started discussion on the Selenium module. Now using Selenium module you can go for controlling the web browser just as we normally do it. So we open the browser, we click, we fill the form. Now all these things can be automated by using the Selenium module. So you don't have to manually interfere with the browser, open the form, fill out the form. All these things can be done automated by using the Selenium module. That is what we were discussing. And then in the previous class even I tried launching the web browser by using the Selenium module. So we encountered an error. So I have found the problem for that error. So I had set the path variable, environmental variable, path variable, but I don't know why it was not taking it. So but there is an alternative way to do apart from the path variable also. You can directly go for specifying the path of the executable file. Okay, so we'll just continue with that. So controlling the browser with the Selenium module, this we started and we discussed in the previous class. And I'll show you two ways now how to control the Firefox browser and how to control the Chrome also. Okay, both the things will understand now. And one more thing required is the drivers are required, the Firefox driver as well as the Chrome browser is required. Okay, since I'm going to demonstrate to you people how to control the Firefox browser using the Selenium module and how to control the Chrome using the Selenium module. So I have downloaded, I have both the drivers available with me, and even you can also download it. You can always search and you can download. So I'll just show you those drivers before I continue. Okay. So I've downloaded them and you can place them anywhere. Right now I've placed them here. Let me show you. So in my C drive I've kept them inside my Python folder itself. So Python 3.6, if I open this, okay, so browser drivers I've kept. So I've downloaded the Chrome driver and also the driver for the Firefox browser. Okay, both of them I've kept inside this, and this path is necessary for me. Now in the previous class this I had set the path, but I didn't know why it has not accepted the path. I'll just show you. I just go to properties. So advanced system settings. Oh, Pallav, you can see my screen also.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I'll just show you here. This was the path which I had set, path Python 36 browser drivers. I don't know why this is not working. It's okay, but we can always define the path here. I'll just close this. Let me go back to the PPT. Yeah. So the driver I've shown you. So that is what you got to download. You can always search it. So if you just go to, if you just say Chrome driver for web driver, okay, it will give you. You can download it, and then Chrome driver for the Firefox driver for the web driver of the Python module, it will download. So download them. And similarly, if you're using Microsoft Edge, you can go for downloading the driver for the Microsoft Edge as well. So I think Chrome and the Firefox driver are enough. Okay. So these are the two drivers, chrome.exe and gecko driver.exe. I'll just minimize this. Okay, now how to launch the Selenium control browser. Now I'm writing this for launching the Firefox browser, and I want the Firefox browser to get launched and open this particular web page. Okay, so this is what we were trying to do in the previous class, and we ended up with an error. So now I have a solution to that, but because it was not taking the path variable, so now we'll go for directly assigning the path. We'll go for explicitly giving the path of the executable file. So let me start. So let me import the Selenium module. From the Selenium module I'm importing the web driver. So it is imported. Next, what I'm doing, so before I go for launching the Firefox browser, creating an object of the Firefox browser, let me specify the path where the driver for the Firefox browser is stored. Okay, I just take a variable with the name path is equal to I'll just say C, because it was inside my C drive, C : /. So I'll just show you the path also. So it's in the inside the C drive, Python 3.6. 36 is nothing but the version, 3.6 it is. So Python 3.6, and then browser drivers. Here I have to go. Python 3.6 /, and then browser drivers. This is my path, and inside this let me open launch the Firefox browser first, because Firefox also have installed. Okay, let me go here and find out what is its name. So name of the driver for the Firefox is GCKO driver. Okay, so this is what I need to give. Let me copy this. Okay, and then I end this. So path is also specified. Now I go for creating the browser object. Browser is equal to, so web driver dot, so what is the name of the method? It is the Firefox. Okay, if you are trying to call Firefox, invoke Firefox. If you are trying to call Chrome you have to pass. So now I say Firefox, and then I pass the path as the argument. This is the executable path, so where the driver is stored. Now if I press enter, okay, so I think 1 second, tab Python 3.6 BROWS driver file not found. Why?
So // or //
Yeah, // I have to give. So I think I made a mistake. I think here, let me check. Where Python? Okay, here let me copy these things again. Till here let me copy. Here I think, let me change the direction. Okay, one second. What we will do is, so it is already imported. Let me not go for importing it for one more time. And let me give the path directly, and this path, this slash is not correct. This one. Oh. Let me copy where it is. Here. Let me give the path directly, and this path system cannot find the specified path. Let's check whether I made a mistake while writing the path. So this is the path, C drive Python 3.6. Let me copy this. Okay, copy address as text, go to this, repeat the last execution, let me paste it here. Okay, now with single slash, let me check whether it works. Oh, it says it needs to be in the path. Okay, now let me go for giving the // browser. Okay, this is missing. Name of the file. Let me try to call it with the Chrome. Yeah, it's working for the Chrome, but I don't know. Firefox, it is not working. See, Chrome is launched. Hope you people understood. Hello?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, see, Chrome got launched. I don't know what is the issue with the Firefox. Okay, we will use Chrome. No, not to worry. Okay, this I'll look into that. Okay, see Chrome driver, and you can see the Chrome has launched automatically. So, and you can also see, so Chrome is being controlled by automated test software. It's also saying that. So let me close this now. Okay, now we'll proceed. Now after that, so after launching, if I say type browser, it should say me it is a Selenium controlled object. Okay, so you can say Selenium WebDriver, Chrome WebDriver, WebDriver. Okay, so and next is, now I want to get this. Okay, you can get it. So I just want to open this website. Okay, browser object I'm using .get. So if I press enter, I can see the Chrome again launches. Because I closed the one which was launched earlier. Let me do it again. Control C. I'm launching the browser again. Okay, so now I go for making my browser open this. Open what? Where it is? I just now copied. Let me go to the PPT. This one. See, browser is still running. Okay, so let me minimize this and press enter. So browser.get, you have to observe now. See, it's going. Invent with python.com. So it is opened. Now, since I'm executing at the interactive Python shell, I'm doing it step by step, one by one. So if you group all these statements in a Python script and execute, all these things will happen together. Okay. So that I think. Okay. We'll make it as a single program and we will execute now. So I'll go to new. So let me copy everything. Import, so this entire thing, importing the module, and then it's Firefox. Let me change it. Let me get it from here. Okay, this one. I'm doing it for the Chrome. And next I want to launch this. Okay, this one let me close, which one already running. Okay, I'll save this as a Python program. So 1.py let me give. Okay, I run this now. So it is running. See, you'll see now. See, the browser Chrome has launched, and now it will going to open the web page which I've told you. Yeah. So invent with python.com. You can see this. So you can go for like automating everything. Even the clicks also you can automate. You can form filling also you can automate. Okay. So all these things can be done. Now how to do all those things we'll see one by one. Yeah, Chrome is working better. I think we'll use the Chrome instead of Firefox itself. Okay. Next thing, Understood, no, Tilia?
Yes, sir.
Okay. And this is the example, this is how it should get opened. And next, okay, so we have launched some web content using the Selenium module. Next, what to do? So next, the web driver object has quite few methods for finding the elements on a page. So you understood how to find the elements on the page by using the beautiful soap. Similarly, by using the Selenium module also you can go for finding the various elements that are existing within the web page that is launched in the respective browser. So now, how do you get those objects? So you can get them by using two methods. The methods are divided into two. One is find element. I'm writing it's the star meta character here because it will get many other prefixes. This is the basic method, find element, and what element you need to find, the specific element name goes here. And similarly, if you are interested in finding more than one element, then you're going to use the method find elements. So find underscore element underscore, and the name of the specific element which you are trying to find goes here. If you are trying to find more than one element, so this is the method what you have to use. So that's just the plural form of it. So find elements underscore, and then the star, here you're going to specify the name of one or more elements which you are interested in finding or looking for. Okay. So what this method does, find element method does is it's going to return you a single web element object representing the first element on the page that matches your query. So when you're looking for some web element object by using find element, so the same element you may have multiple things present inside the web page, but what this is going to return you is the first matching web element from the web page. So if you use find element star, it's going to return you the list of web elements. Since it's going to return you more than one element, the return type of this particular method is a list, whereas this is an object. Okay, a single object, so it is not a list. Now this meta character star, what we had written, what are the possible values it can take? So here this table tells you that. Okay, say I'm interested in finding by a class name. Say for example CSS. I hope you people know what is a CSS is, cascaded style sheet. So if you are interested in getting the element that uses some kind of the CSS class name, so then you can give something like this. So find element, so browser object is mandatory again. So all these methods, find element and find element methods, are invoked on the browser object. So find element by class name, and you got to give the class name as argument. The CSS class name which you are looking for needs to be passed as an argument. Okay, and then what it returns, it's going to return you all the elements that uses this particular CSS class name. And similarly, so if you want to retrieve more than one such object, okay, which are using this particular class name, so then you have to use find elements by class name, and the class name, CSS class name, you need to pass as argument. And similarly, if you are interested in looking for the CSS selector, so this is how. So instead of class name, the by CSS selector will go. Okay, and then if you are trying to find the elements which are matching a particular ID attribute, okay, so then this is, when you're writing the HTML tags, you also write the IDs for it. So if you're looking for something based on a particular ID, then this is how you're going to do it. Find element by ID, find elements by ID if you want to find more than one. Okay, and then similarly elements that completely match a text provided. Say in case I want to match something exactly what I'm giving, then you go to go by using link text. So and so say if you want to do the partial matching, say this is what the complete matching, whatever the text you give, it will try to find that exact thing whether it is present inside the web page. Now if you want to find a partial of it, then you can go for using by partial link text. Okay, and the value, so this is by ID, and if you want to look for something based on the attribute, you can do this. And all these things, how to do it? By using the beautiful soup you have already understood. Okay, and the same thing we are trying to do by using the Selenium module now. Okay, and if you are interested in finding the matching tag, say for example the anchor tag, something like this, you can go for using this. Okay, so this is the methods how we are going to extend the find element and find elements in order to find the required object from the HTML page by using the Selenium module. And web element attributes and methods, so you can also go for checking by the tag name. You can also go for getting the contents by using the get attribute, text clear for text field, or the text elements clears the type text into it. Say for example, I have a text box or the text area. So text area is bigger than what the text field. I hope all of you are familiar with these things. Say I have typed something, I need to clear it. Now I can go for clearing that by using the clear method. And again I can go for checking whether the element is visible or not. So the UI elements that are displayed on the web pages, sometimes you can go for hiding them, and sometimes you can go for making them visible. So similarly you can also go for checking whether a particular UI element, say, is visible or not visible. And similarly you can also, so I want to make it visible but I don't want to enable it, so you can also check that by using is enabled. And you can also check whether a particular UI element is currently selected or not, and you can also go for checking the position of an element within the page. Okay, so exact location you can also know. Next, we'll try to understand this now. Say for example, I want to find something, say with respect to this example. Okay, so from Selenium, import this. I'm doing again Firefox, I'm calling. So I'm trying to open this, launch this particular page, and then this particular page I'm trying to find this an object with the name book cover. Okay, and if it exists, okay, the book cover, so I'm finding whether a CSS class name with the name book cover exists in my this page. If it exists, it's going to return me this, it's going to print me this, otherwise it's going to be print, so it was not found. Okay, not found. Now we'll try to do this now. So yeah, let me do it here only. Okay, I'm getting this, and then what I'm trying to do is this try element is equal to this browser.find element by this. Let me do that. Try. So I've pasted it an image. I have to go for typing. Okay, so what I'll do now, element is equal to browser dot find underscore element by class name, and the name of the class what I'm passing is book cover. This is what we are trying to find. If it exists, then I go for printing print so I'll just try to print this. It found the element. So I'll just say found the element. Element is found. Found. Otherwise, in the except block, I say element not found. Okay, so now let me save this and go for running again. So this one I think, let me close, this is already running. I run it. See, browser is launched. It will open the page now, and then it will try to find the CSS class with the name book cover. Okay, and the response we'll see on the console. See, element not found. That means book cover is not there. So book cover, this is what we are trying to find, and it's saying it's not found. So there is the output. It's not found. Now you can also check. You can right click on this. You can always go to view page source, and you can check whether the class book cover exists or not. I'm not sure it exists. Okay. So this is what you can do. Next, so clicking the page. Okay. How do we say, for example, read it online? If I just go back, close this. I think there is a link with the name read it online somewhere here. I don't know, somewhere there I think we'll find it. I'll just use Control F. Read it online. Where is it? Oh, it's not there. Okay. Now what we are trying to do, we are trying to click on this, read it online. I think it's uppercase, so we'll try to check with this. So let me go with this now, execution. Now I want to open this page and I want to do an automatic click on this particular link, read it online. Let me close this. I'll go with the interactive shell. This one I have to change. I'll get it from here. Okay, next I go for getting this. So browser is already opened. Now get this page, and now in this page I say go for clicking on this. You can see the page is also opened. Let me minimize this. Now I go for creating an object with the name link element. Okay, I think it's not there. Read it online is not there. No such element. Okay, that is what I'm getting. Read it online is not there. Let me take some other thing. Yeah, this one. Automate this one only. Let me take. Automate the boring stuff with Python. Let me put this. So first let me copy this line. Okay, now I go for copying this text. That is what the link text. Instead of read online, I'm giving it as automate the boring stuff with Python. Okay, now let us see what will happen. So it is done. Now if I just open this, say 1 second. I think since there was an exception, I have to redo it. Is it clicked? No, not clicked. I think I have to do it from the beginning. Let me close this. Or I think it's better if you make it as an executable program. Now I'll take this, I'll put it here. Okay, let us go for running this now. The browser launched, so page is opened. Now it should go for making a click on. Okay, it's still not complete, sorry, still not complete, so we got to do this. So click we have to call, sorry, we have just now created the object, now I have to call the click. Now let me save again. So the click was, we had not called the click. Let me close it again, run it again. So opening the page, invent with Python, and after that, now see it's going for the click. So it has done the click and it has opened the automate the boring stuff with Python. Is that clear? Hope you understood. Hello.
Yes, sir.
Okay. See earlier this when I gave read it online, this it gave me error because this link was not there. This link is not present. I'll just move back. It was not there in this page. Okay. So now I took the link which is existing, automate with the boring stuff. Okay. Now I'll do manual click. Where it will go? Here. The same thing what I got. Okay. Next. So you understood. So on the link object, what you get, you have to invoke the execution of the method click. Okay. Next is, so you understood how to automate the page click or the link click. Next, with what you learn is how to fill out the form. Okay. Automatic filling of the form. Okay. Okay. I will go to this again. What I'll do now, I'll just change instead of that invent with Python, I'll take the gmail.com now. Automatic filling is required. No, I have to go for filling my email ID. Okay, let me open this. I'm going to update my program with these things now. So you can see here, I'm just finding by ID. I'm finding the field with the email. Then by using this object email element, by using the method send keys, this is what I'm writing. Now when you pass these things as send keys, all these characters what are here, they get returned to the element with the ID email. This is the text box where we will be filling our email IDs. Okay, and then similarly I go for finding the element by the password, because this is the ID given to the element password, and then I am going to fill this as the key. Okay, so we'll just try to do that. So this is a dummy thing which I'm doing. Okay, we'll go here. Let me update. Let me comment this line. So comment the second one also. Okay, I'm opening the gmail.com, and next I go for finding this element. So I'm finding this element. Next after the element is found, now the object is created, email element object is created, and that I invoke the execution of send keys. Okay, and then I go for finding the UI element with the ID password, and then I just want to fill this as the password. So to fill the password field with this password, I need to use the send key. Control C. and then you have to click on the submit, right? So this is what we do. Okay, now everything is done. Let me close this, save the program again. Now let me run. So it has to open the Gmail now, gmail.com. So it's going again. Oh, sorry, this I have not commented. Let me yeah, now it is going to the Gmail. So you can see that the email will be automatically filled now. Send keys will do that. It should get automatically filled. Oh, 1 second. I don't know what happened. Let me close and rerun it again. So let me comment this. This is not required for me now. Okay. I save this and run. So if it is not filling, then I have to go for checking whether the ID is same, email. We'll go for viewing the source and changing it. Got opened and the cursor is also located there. Send keys is not working, I think. Okay, 1 second, let me check. The page source. I have to find the text box. Control F. Email. Okay. Okay, we'll see. I'll take another example. I think the Google is not allowing the automated filling of these things. You can take another sample pages and you can try out. Okay, because most of the websites, they go for preventing the automated sending. Okay, this is how it works, and I can go for designing a simple web page for this and demonstrate the same. I have one. Let me open that. So let me go to my D drive. I have a sample HTML. Let me open that. My computer. D drive. Eclipse workspace. Workspace and then welcome. Oh, sorry, not here. Web content. Index.html. Yeah. Let me take this. Okay. This path I'll take. Now instead of this, let me give this path and index.html. and let me open that index.html. Okay, I have a text box here, and the name given to that is user. Okay, now I'll go for finding it by user, and then another one is submit. Okay, I just minimize this. I'll take here user, the other one I'll comment, and this also I'll comment. Okay, and this one is okay. Well, instead of submitting, just we'll go for filling it, and then we will see the submit. Yeah, opening. See, index.html, it has opened. So it had one text box. And writing form filling part is not happening. So user, let me give this and find out name. Instead of user, I'm giving it as name. Okay. Now this one let me close. This one also I'll close. Okay, I'll look into this and I'll tell you. I don't know what problem is happening. I think I need to assign some ID to this. Yeah, now it got. So I have to assign ID. So you people checked it? Hello? Please respond.
Yes.
Yeah, see, it got automatically filled. Okay, so because the tag what we used here was find element by ID, and ID was missing in my program. Okay, where is it? Here in this index.html. So now I added ID. See, ID is equal to user. Now it got filled in automatically. Okay, so similarly you can also go for submitting. Okay, so we'll stop here Okay. Oh, still we have time, so I can continue. Now how to click, I'll show you. Then this one I have to do now. So I'll just find, again I'll assign one more ID to the submit button. ID is equal to, let me give it as submit. Save, minimize this. I'll come to this and then I find for this and then I'll say submit. Let me close this. So all of you seeing here my screen? Okay, this is submit now. Can I have a response, please?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So observe now, I'm running my program. So opening index.html, filled in the mail, and now it should go for clicking on the submit click. No, sorry, I have to do click. Find this submit, and then it is not submit, it is click. I'll close this. So it is a click method. Got failed, so now it is clicked, and it says file could not, because the linking file is not there. Okay, so when I click it, it is looking for the file check was not there, and it's saying file could not be accessed. I hope you people understood.
Yes, sir.
Okay, see this entire chapter is very interesting. Okay, so you got to execute, then only you'll enjoy, otherwise you'll not. Okay, so now you understood how to fill out the form and go for submitting. So even you can do with the Google also, but only thing is you got to find out the IDs of those things. So what you need to do is just open gmail.com, right click, go to view page source, and just find out the ID of the text box and ID of the submit button what we click. So if you're able to find it, then you can also go for auto filling the fields of the gmail.com also. Okay, so now I showed it on my own sample HTML. Okay, next is so sending special keys. Now what you did now in the previous example, you send these characters, the characters that can be typable. Okay, so n can be typed from the keyboard by hitting the n key. All these things what you're seeing here are typable. So at the rate can be typed by using shift and the number 2 key. So you get at the rate. But there are a few keys which you cannot type it. Say for example, down arrow, up arrow, left arrow, right arrow. So you cannot see them. What you can see on the screen is their effect you can observe. Now how do we send these things? So for sending this special key, something like the enter key, home key. Say for example, whenever you press home key, so you have the cursor taken to the beginning of the line. Whenever you press the end key, you have the cursor taken to the end of the line. All these things. For them, you got to make use of this module, selenium.webdriver.common.keys module. So this is what you need to use. By using this, you can go for even sending the special keys like up arrow, down arrow, left, right, enter key, home key, all these things, the one which are, and even the function keys also can be automatically sent to the browser. Okay, Hope you understood. Hello.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So this is the module. You got to remember this module. Now example on that. So what we are trying to do here is I'm trying to open this nostarch.com, and then inside that I'm trying to find the tag, find the element by the tag name, and the tag name what I'm searching for is the HTML, and I'm just wanted to scroll down to the bottom of the page. I'm just saying keys.end, and if I want to scroll to the top, keys.home. Okay, so now you can automate this. Let us go for trying this. So I'll start from here. I'll take the nostarch.com itself. Let me comment all these things. So I'm taking this now. So I'm trying to open the nostarch.com, and then so find the element by tag name, that is HTML, and then I'm trying to scroll down to the bottom. First we'll scroll down to the bottom of the page, and then we will scroll up. Okay, I'll save this. Let me close this and run. So opening the page nostarch.com, now it should scroll to the bottom. I think I have to close this. Got it. No, it's not going. Oh, sorry. I'm not. See, there is an error here. So I forgot to import the module. I told you the module, right, in the previous slide. So that module I have not imported. Which module? This module. Let me import it. So now it will work. So now see, there is no error here. I'll close this and run. So all of you are attentive and watching, right? Yes?
Yes, sir. You watching?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, thank you.
Yes, sir.
Now it should scroll down. See? It's scrolling. You see the scroll bar. Okay? So now we'll go for writing. Scroll down and again scroll up. Let me add HTML element dot send underscore keys dot home. It is in uppercase you have to write. Okay, I'll save this. Showing error. Undefined symbol keys. Wow.
So capital K.
Oh, sorry. Thank you. Yeah, now it is correct. Thank you. I'll close this and save and run. So it will scroll down and then immediately it will again scroll up automatically. So scroll down and it has scrolled up already. So the only disadvantage is that it's slow. Why slow? Because everything happens live in front of you. Correct, right? So that is the reason it is slow. But beautiful soap, nothing happens in front of you. Everything happens at the background, and so there is no launching of the browser taking place. What it will do, internally it will do. So the background, it will go to pull the required data from the browser page and processes. But this you can visualize. Okay. Yeah, that's it. So now you understood how to send the keys, okay, and fill out the form, and how to click on the submit button as well. And then you also understood how to send the special keys also. Okay, special keys also. And what is the next thing? Clicking the browser button. Say the browser is open. Say I want to move back. So I want to click this. Is that possible? Yes, it is possible. And I want to move forward. It is possible. All these things, controlling that. Okay. So again we have, and all these methods, they need to be called on the browser itself. Browser.back, browser.forward, browser.refresh, browser.quit. So if you want to close, okay. Now let me demonstrate only this. So similarly you can do that. Backward moving, forward moving, and refreshing also can be done automatically. So now I'll go for demonstrating this quit. So the quit method is called on the browser object, this object. I'll save this. Let me close and run it again. So browser launched. So opening the page nostart.com, then it will scroll down, scroll up, and then quit. So it is terminated. Okay. So I think we'll stop here. So this is what the Selenium module is, the last slide in the Selenium module. So you can do a lot of things using the beautiful soup and the Selenium module. So I want you to still explore more, and there is one project given on this using the Selenium module. So please go through that project, and try to implement it. And he has given all the pieces of code. What you need to do is you should go for appropriately assembling them and make it as a small project. So I want you people to do it by yourself. Okay. So because you have understood the concept, so code is also given. Only thing is you have to appropriately go for integrating those pieces of code in order to make it work. Okay. And the next thing what we are going to discuss is how to work with the spreadsheet. Okay, Excel spreadsheet. I think I got disconnected. No. So how to bad network quality. Am I audible?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So next thing that we are going to discuss is how to work with the spreadsheets or the Excel files. Okay. So that we will start from tomorrow. Okay. Let me finish taking the attendance. 17 series, no one is there. Sridhar, are you there? 17 CS 429. So 18 CS 25 absent. 103, 124, 125, 126, 127 absent. 129, 130, 131 absent. 132. 132, 133, 134, 136, 137 absent. Then 138, 139, 141, 142, 143, 145, 146, 147 absent, 148 absent, 149, 150, 150. One second. 150, 151 absent, 152 absent, 153, 154, 155, 157 absent, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63 absent, 64 also absent, 65, 66, 67, 68 absent, 69, 70, 72 absent, 73 absent, 74 present, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79, 80, 81 absent, 80 present, 81 absent, 82, 83, 85 absent, 86, 87 absent, 88, 404, 410, 411, 412, 415. Okay, thank you all. We'll meet tomorrow again and continue discussing how to use the spreadsheets using the Python, how to work with the spreadsheets using Python.